Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Let's go start now. Roman Reigns has conquered some of the biggest stars in WWE over the years. However, he has yet to face his real-life cousin and fellow Bloodline member, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. If recent reports are anything to go by, the final boss could end his in-ring career against the only tribal chief. The dream match between the two men has been brewing for the last couple of years. WWE previously discussed this blockbuster program for WrestleMania 39, but the plans fell through. A year later, Reigns and The Rock almost faced each other at WrestleMania XL, but Cody Rhodes' meteoric rise forced the creative to scrap the original plans once again. Corey Graves deleted his tweet. More details here. WWE set the wheels in motion at Bad Blood last year when The Rock came out to confront Rhodes and Reigns. But the 8-time WWE champion poured water on fans' excitement during the Raw on Netflix premiere, where he seemingly turned babyface. He first reconciled with the American Nightmare, with whom he had beef last year. Later in the show, The Rock presented the Eula necklace to Roman Reigns after his cousin's hard-fought victory against Solo Sikoa in a tribal combat match. Since then, fans have been worried whether the 52-year-old Hollywood actor will compete at WrestleMania 41. Whether or not he competes remains to be seen, but Ibu of Wrestle Purists noted that Reigns will be the last man The Rock ever wrestles before hanging up his boots for good. Roman Reigns will be entering the 2025 Men's Royal Rumble match on February 1, marking his first participation in the namesake match since 2020. A few weeks ago on SmackDown, Paul Heyman let Cody Rhodes know his client wanted his undisputed WWE Championship back. With The Rock seemingly out of the picture, WWE has internally discussed CM Punk vs. Roman Reigns as a potential program for the show of shows this year. The two men will likely come face-to-face during the Royal Rumble match this year. Punk has yet to call in the favor that Heyman owes to him. Will the Wiseman betray his tribal chief for the Second City Saint? Only time will tell. As of January 2025, Roman Reigns remains a central figure in WWE, with no official announcements regarding his retirement or plans to retire any top WWE stars. Throughout 2024, discussions about his future in wrestling surfaced, but Reigns consistently emphasized his commitment to the sport and his desire to continue performing. In a November 2024 interview with Sports Illustrated, Reigns addressed his in-ring future, acknowledging the physical toll of wrestling, but expressing enthusiasm for ongoing storytelling opportunities, especially with new family members joining WWE. He emphasized his passion for the unique energy of live performances, stating, "There's just something about being out there in the middle of the storm, that simultaneous live reaction. There's something about having the crowd right there, in the palm of your hand, that you just can't emulate." Earlier in March 2024, Reigns appeared on The Pat McAfee Show and dismissed retirement rumors, asserting, "I'm just scratching the surface. I have so much stuff to do." He highlighted his ambition to continue breaking records and making history in WWE. While some speculated about Reigns transitioning to Hollywood, wrestling veteran Conan noted that such a move would be the only foreseeable reason for Reigns to retire from WWE. However, as of now, Reigns has not indicated any immediate plans to leave wrestling for an acting career. If reports suggest Roman Reigns may retire a top WWE star, it's likely tied to his storyline dominance and long-term career trajectory as the tribal chief. Roman has been central to WWE programming since his return in 2020, where he redefined his character and became one of the most dominant champions in recent history. While rumors about him potentially retiring another major star could make for an interesting storyline, it's important to examine context, recent events, and speculation surrounding such claims. Roman Reigns' career has been synonymous with power, influence, and storytelling mastery. Holding the Universal Championship for over 3 years, Reigns cemented his legacy as one of the greatest in WWE history. His leadership in the Bloodline storyline, involving Solo Sikoa, Jimmy, and G Uso, has added layers to his character while simultaneously elevating his cousins as prominent figures in WWE. Reigns has often been positioned as the ultimate benchmark in WWE. This has led many fans and critics to speculate that when the time comes, Reigns may pass the torch by retiring a prominent star to solidify their status as the future face of WWE. Recent reports suggest that this might not just involve passing the torch, but could result in Reigns being the one to retire a veteran superstar as part of a storyline. The identity of the potential star Roman Reigns could retire is purely speculative, but several names have been floated. Cena has been a part-time performer for several years, focusing more on his Hollywood career. Reigns defeating and retiring Cena in a high-stakes match would symbolize the definitive shift from one generation of top stars to another. Cena's appearances in late 2024 sparked discussions about a possible last ride storyline. Although Lesnar has returned sporadically for marquee matches, the idea of Reigns retiring the Beast would add another feather to his cap. Their history of main event clashes could culminate in a definitive showdown. Edge's retirement storyline has been teased for a while. Given his history of overcoming career-ending injuries and making an iconic return, a match against Reigns could serve as a symbolic passing of the torch. Orton's recent return following injury has reignited his status as a top star. If WWE opts for a storyline that pits Orton against Reigns, the stakes could be raised by making it a retirement match. Orton's career longevity makes him a fitting opponent for such a milestone moment. #Why Roman Reigns? If Reigns is indeed set to retire a top WWE star, it's likely because of his status as WWE's top draw. Retiring a veteran is often used as a storytelling device to enhance the retiree's legacy while simultaneously elevating the wrestler who defeats them. Reigns' dominance and gravitas make him the perfect choice for such a role. Additionally, Reigns' tribal chief character has frequently been portrayed as a ruthless, career-defining force in WWE. His victories often carry immense weight, such as when he decisively defeated Undertaker at WrestleMania 33, which was initially believed to be Taker's retirement match. WWE has a storied history of high-profile retirement matches that resonate with fans for years. Matches like Shawn Michaels vs. Ric Flair at WrestleMania 24 or The Undertaker vs. Triple H in the End of an Era match set a precedent for how WWE handles farewells. Roman Reigns retiring a top WWE star would join this tradition, further cementing his legacy. However, retirement matches are often nuanced. Some wrestlers return to action despite retirement stipulations, as seen with Ric Flair and Shawn Michaels. Whether a potential retirement match involving Roman Reigns would carry permanent implications or serve as a temporary exit remains to be seen. From a storytelling perspective, Reigns retiring a top WWE star could have a significant impact on ongoing storylines. For instance, the Bloodline's dynamics could play a role in such a match. Solo Sikoa, who has been teased as a potential successor to the tribal chief, might get involved in a way that influences the outcome. Alternatively, the match could be used to introduce a new challenger who disrupts Reigns' reign after the retirement storyline concludes. WWE often uses these moments to transition to a new chapter, keeping the product fresh and engaging. Fan reactions to such a storyline would depend largely on the identity of the star being retired and the execution of the narrative. If a beloved veteran like John Cena or Edge were to be retired, it would generate significant buzz, but might also provoke emotional responses from fans who feel attached to these legends. For Reigns, the storyline would further solidify his position as the ultimate villain, or even a misunderstood anti-hero, in WWE. His ability to draw both admiration and disdain from fans has been a hallmark of his tribal chief persona. While Reigns is at the peak of his career, he has hinted at eventually scaling back his schedule to focus on his family and explore opportunities outside of wrestling. His role in a retirement storyline might also serve as a precursor to his own transition out of full-time competition. This would allow Reigns to leave the industry on a high note, having contributed to WWE's future by elevating stars in meaningful ways. The possibility of Roman Reigns retiring a top WWE star is both a reflection of his current dominance and a testament to WWE's ability to craft compelling narratives. Whether it involves a legend like John Cena, Brock Lesnar, Edge, or Randy Orton, The stakes for such a storyline would be incredibly high. Ultimately, this move would serve as a career milestone for Reigns, while giving the retired star a fitting send-off. As WWE continues to build its future around younger talent, such moments ensure that the legacy of its veterans is preserved while paving the way for the next generation. Fans will undoubtedly be watching closely to see how this potential storyline unfolds.